And we're live. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'm Dave. How's it doing? How are you doing? How's it going? And it is Let's Have a Chat on about leadership on Thursday, or for Thursday, November 21st, 2019. How are you? Good evening. Man, the week's almost over. The work week's almost over. We're about to slide into the Thanksgiving holiday. It's going to be great. It's going to be good. But you know what? It all falls on us. It's up to us. It's up to us to make it good. It's up to us to make it great. We can let the negative Nellies bring us down, or we can have all the positive Pablo Cruz pick us up. Because again, that's just the way life is. So it's up to us, but we make that decision. No one else does. So enjoy the upcoming holiday break. Now, okay, so today is Thursday. And you know what happens on Thursdays? That's right. On Thursdays, it's Thursday night football. So go Houston. And it's also lessons in leadership. And tonight, it's not just the leader's vision and the leader's vision and leadership and the vision of the organization, the vision of the leader. And every leader needs to have the vision of what they want to accomplish, who they want to accomplish it with, how they're going to accomplish it, and where they want to be at the end of all of this. Because there's always an exit plan. In every business plan, there is an exit. And that's part of the plan. You have the plan to enter. You also have the plan to leave. So remember that in every business plan, in everything you do, there's an entry and there's an exit. You start a job. Oh, I'm planning on retiring. Well, there's your exit. Some people say, oh, no, I'm going to do this 2 years and we're going to go from there. Join the military, and it's like, okay, well, I'm going to do X number of years, and then I'm going to go to college and see where it takes me. But once I get to college, then I'll start figuring that out, and so on and so on and so on. So again, everything has a plan. So there's a vision for everything. And the balancecareers.com website says, quote, I'm quoting that website. Leaders have vision. They share a dream and a direction that other people want to share and follow. The leadership vision goes beyond your written organizational mission statement and your vision statement. So you see, it kind of goes over there. It continues. The vision of leadership permeates the workplace and is manifested in the actions, beliefs, values, and goals of your organization's leaders, end quote. There we go. That's quite a bit. That does say a lot. But it's a great definition. And while all vision begins with one individual, then as others join and follow along, the vision of the leader starts to change. Because now he starts to identify, hey, wait, there's other people now involved. There's other people now part of this organization. There are now other people that I have to take into consideration. And a leader, and a good, solid, great leader, when it's on the verge of greatness, will take others' input and others' contributions into consideration and shaping the future of the organization. It is the leader that does not do that. That's just a plain old boss, and probably a bad boss. No, as time changes, you have to you have to change along with it. So it then becomes the vision of the team, the group, the department, the organization. Now it is the time again to adjust and expand the vision statement. This then becomes a new, refined vision. Okay, so because again, you're taking that time to consider others and bringing others into the fold. As a leader, you need to do that. So that vision that was once owned by a vision now becomes owned by everyone, but is spearheaded by the leader. You still need that leader, that one individual that's going to say, hey, look, here's the new revised vision. We still have to keep moving. We still have to see the end of this. And when we get there, that's a good thing. The leader still has full responsibility, but has taken the unique aspects given or provided by the team members and rolled it into something new. Now, creating a vision means it must be clear, concise, and so it can be easily understood and acted upon. See, as the organization, the team, the group, it grows, as the organization's team or group or whatever grows, oh my, thank you for that. I have no idea who's calling, but thank you for that. I just kind of drew a blank on that. So again, don't let it grow so big that it gets blurry, that eventually everybody doesn't see the forest for the trees, because what was once just a grove of trees is now an actual forest. So you see what happens? Because everybody contributed, it got so big. And as a leader, you have to maintain that control. As a leader, you have to maintain some sense of balance and order to ensure that, yes, everybody's contribution is applied, it's valued, it's taken, it's internalized, it's turned right back around and put back out there, but that it doesn't get so big that it just everybody has something to say because they can. And then so it starts blurring the vision statement. Once somebody says, no, we can do this in 2 years. No, we can do this in 5 years. No, we can go international today. No, we'll go international tomorrow. Those kinds of things start affecting everything. And it's not just in the workplace. Now I'm going to turn this back around. It's also at home. The parents are the leaders, the kids are the followers, and eventually they all start contributing, because again, that's what makes the family strong. That's what makes that unit strong. So again, by taking their valued input, you start showing them, hey, look, I'm not just a kid, I'm also a valued member of this family. And what I say is contributing. It makes things happen. And that's just the way it works in the workplace. Now, obviously, it's not going to translate into school because, again, there's that authoritarian rule and there's that authoritarian designation that there must be the teacher and there must be the students, and the two shall never commingle. Well, except for those knuckleheads. But, you know who they are. But anyway, so then that's where the trouble is, because again, we're teaching the kids at home, hey, look, your input is valued. This is great. You contribute. You're a contributing member of the family. But at school, no, you're something else. And that's life. That's life. That's where we have to share it with them and say, hey, look, this is where things are going to change. This is where things are not going to be what we want them to be. This is not the way things are going to be when you leave school. This is not the way things are. School is this. And trust me, folks, school is, well, if you haven't been in school lately, trust me, it's a whole new experience. School is not the middle school. Well, middle school is not the middle school I remember. High school is definitely not the high school I remember. I'll tell you that much. So it's one of those that times change, but yet there's still that authoritarian rule that says, the teacher, the student, and that's it. Your input is moot. You have nothing to contribute. You're here to learn. But that doesn't grow. That doesn't develop those skill sets. That's where we have to step in as parents, where we have to step in as a community, where we have to step in as leaders to say, hey, look, we're going to give you these skill sets because you truly, truly deserve it. And I mean, skill sets like, how to balance your own checkbook. You're 22 years old. You can't even balance your own checkbook, let alone you don't even have a checking account. What kind of nonsense is that? 22 years old, you need your own checking account. It's just that simple. But if you're relying on mom and dad to do it, and again, that's where that authoritarian rule comes in, and they're not handing over the keys. So it's crazy, but that's for a different time. I'm kind of diverging here to get back on track. Again, the vision needs to be refined. The vision needs to be changing and be kind of dynamic all the time. And when it's changing, when it's dynamic, things get better because everybody's involved, everybody's contributing, and everybody's making it happen. And when that happens, guess what? You've got one solid, cohesive unit that is unstoppable. And as a leader, that's what you want because of that vision, because of the first vision you had and the evolving vision that continued to grow. With that being said, I wish you a good Thursday evening. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Dave Guerra. Also, a little shameless self-promotion on Instagram, Dave_Guerra, and of course my website or Facebook page, facebook.com/TheDavidGuerra. So listen, this has been Lessons in Leadership for Thursday, November 21st, 2019. Join me back here tomorrow. We're going to wrap up the work week. So until then, have a good evening, take care, and we'll talk to you soon.